And we're back. This is another special film review by the Ram Fam.
I am Randall.
This is Mac.
And this is Mac, and this is
our
special
funny
guest.
man, Angel.
Oh, is he gonna be a funny man?
Oh yeah, well I mean, you know,
So
Retro-Itis represents.
So we're back with this 1994 UK comedy horror, cheeky horror called Funny Man.
Yep.
Which was
Yeah.
I'm gonna be biased. This is my third time seeing it. I love the film. So
I'm gonna be straightest, and
he's gonna be the straight. He's gonna be the straightest. He's gonna be the straightest. Yes.
oh shit.
Oh shit.
He's
So-
so biased. It's funny.
Oh,
Okay.
fine, straight. So this is a film I found thrifting with our lovely friend Iris. Got it probably like for $1. They had some water damage, but thankfully the disc works perfectly. And these two had the amazing experience tonight at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more used to the late hours.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm old, so I go to sleep usually before 12. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? With these guys, I'm gonna go balls deep in this movie. And funny thing is, I've heard about this movie. It does have a cult status, so
Yeah.
it's been on my radar. Very hard to find. So when Mac found it, I was like, holy shit! There's no way you have this. So I was like super intrigued, and I was like, you know what? If you guys are down, I'll do it too. And you know, I'll just break through the wall of oldness.
Hi, Chris Jericho. See, like Angel's saying it is a horror film. We actually looked it up. He's like, this has to go for some money, which I'm like, nah, not really. Which we found.
I mean, it has its value.
It's been selling at $30 or $40.
Yeah, it has its value.
It's in my personal collection. I'm not gonna sell it. So, but yeah, it was interesting to know what's it going for nowadays. But again, it's it's from the UK, directed for UK horror fans, basically.
I mean, well, Matt,
What were we just saying?
But so let's get to the premise of the movie.
Yeah.
The premise of the movie is a gambler ends up winning the keys to a house that is presented to him by the great actor Christopher Lee.
Sir Christopher Lee, yeah.
Who found himself in this film. And he hands over the keys, and this guy that we meet, his name is Max
Taylor, yeah.
goes to the house, and things start to happen with him and his family. And then we start to meet the one character known as Funny Man, the Fool, the Joker.
Punch.
And we experience a lot of UK with him. But I was going to point out that in that interview with Christopher Lee that we saw in the extras, he points out that it's a very global kind of script. And my immediate reaction midway through the film was immediately saying, like, so this is a UK thing. Because I enjoy and watch a lot of UK shit. And not only, like, UK, like, I watch New Zealand, I watch Scottish, I watch all types of humor. Immediately knew this was literally an only UK home thing. It is not global by any means. But, you have to have some kind of knowledge of UK sayings and jokes and wordplay that they use to have some understanding to some of the humor they play into this. And luckily I do. I do know enough of it, but it does play into that, Monty Python kind of humor, heavy. And I mean, that's what, if anything, that's what's like the saving grace for me, is that I know enough Monty Python and have seen fucking Holy Grail like 20 million times and all these other fucking things so many times that enough where I know enough of that comedy.
Yeah, exactly. If not, probably Christopher Lee's name on the cover will probably draw you in, and
that's gonna be the interesting factor for me now too.
So Mac, what made you like really get into this movie? What was your favorite part of this movie?
the funny man, the character is just so you're basically your horror villain is just straight up killing. You know, he interacts with the characters. He makes his own, his own jokes. Which this was actually supposed to be a straight horror film, not comedy. But the actor that played Funny Man, he did his own improv, and the directors, which they were under the influence throughout the whole film, they enjoyed it, and they just kept it. They changed the script. Like I said, the comedy was just awesome for me. What's up?
That's an interesting little tidbit to that, though. Because then that means that's probably not the same script Christopher Lee knew he was really into.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Yeah, and Christopher Lee did
whoa.
Shot his film, shot his scenes in one day. He shot his scenes in one day.
They probably shot everything.
So he didn't know what the fuck he was getting into.
Yeah, he probably didn't know that they were going to.
So he did that interview was there.
Because in the interview he points out, I haven't done a horror film
in 20 plus
in 20 plus years. So he was going into this thinking this is full on horror. So he didn't expect the comedic version of it.
True.
I wonder if there's been any fallback from that after the fact now.
Is there a regretted interview that he might have had?
Yeah, because he was speaking highly of this film, and like I said, I enjoyed it, but they were like, they were going against. What,
I'm not fully against it. It's there is luckily because I am versed in UK humor enough. There is enough of it where I was like, okay, that's whatever. But there was some parts of the movie that would make it rough, and it might be a low budget perspective type of thing, or just the way they handled certain things, or extended things too long,
correct,
or prolonged things that didn't need to be prolonged as much. For example, so there's a character in the movie called Thelma, which is a heavy reference to Scooby-Doo, right?
Heavy's a light word. It is blatant. It is
all that's not given in here is her saying Jinkies. She doesn't say Jinkies, and that's the only thing that pulls it away from being a straight, absolute 100% ripoff. But it is a 99.5% ripoff. But when it comes to what becomes her climactic scene, that whole entire thing was way too fucking long for me. It felt too long.
Yeah, I think it's. I was looking into it. It said that they all died, basically based around their character. In this film, Thelma was a duck hunter, so that's why he made the little quacks.
Oh.
So then the puppet, the story guy.
Yeah, he had
the puppets. He died via puppet. Puppetry and whatnot.
Yeah.
The girl, the young teenager with the gamer. What happened?
Ellie goes, so you're fluent in Monty Python. Put it on your resume. It's trust me, that is on my CV. It's on my CV.
And then Max Taylor, which he had the best trip in this whole film.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oof.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he put Tony Montana to shame.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah,
that guy's heart rate would have been about 250 miles per hour.
He did a fucking record-breaking line in that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a big boy, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, I'm biased. I enjoyed the movie, but I could see their reaction was just like this is just oh my god. So I just want to hear what Angel has to say.
Okay, so let me preface this with it's late. So I wasn't on my A game watching this movie, but I will say that as soon as I saw the menu, I knew what I was getting into. It's become an unfortunate thing that I've seen so many movies that if I see the menu, I know I'm going to be in for a good ride, a bad ride, or I'm going to be fighting for my life. And I kind of was fighting for my life on this movie.
He was holding on.
I was barely holding on by a thread, and but it's okay. I enjoyed the movie. I had no idea what the premise was of this movie. I just heard about it, and I was like, "Oh man, this is great! That I'm finally seeing it." And man, just the music is not great.
No,
it's not great.
It's not. And even worse, when they get to the point where it's you're going to become a rock star legend, and then this is his tribute song, and it's not that great of a tribute song.
It was an apropos tribute song for the character, because it was just absolute shit. So, I mean, look, it had its moments.
Yeah.
It also could have benefited from some cutting. Like, how long is this movie?
90 minutes, apparently.
Oh,
It felt a lot longer than 90
like,
minutes.
yeah. Well, when it's sucking your soul, it's gonna do that.
My will to live.
I feel like this movie would have benefited from an hour and 15-minute cut. That extra 15 minutes really would have whittled it down.
Yeah.
But and the pacing was absolutely ludicrous too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very scattered at
Yeah.
times. It jumped around way too much.
Character to character, yeah.
Yeah, the jumping was a little bit heavy. And it did give me a lot of Mask vibes. With this versions of like I guess prop kind of humor that they would add to it.
Prop comedy, yeah.
I mean, in the end, with like the Thelma character, like that was the most Mask probably kind of ending for her character. But yeah, it was very scattered, and that's kind of like what threw me off sometimes was just the way it jumped around, and it could have been handled better on the editing floor. I see the premise. I enjoyed the character. Like the Funny Man character was enjoyable. He was very enjoyable, but they could have done a lot better when it comes to how they organized the pace of the movie.
Again, like I said, I understand that, but then reading that the whole crew was under the influence.
No, it makes sense.
Shit.
It makes sense.
This could have been way better.
There was not funny shit that if you were under the influence, you would be thinking it was funny. Like, there was one soccer scene that it was absolutely great, but it just added an extra 4 seconds, and it totally killed the good part of it.
Yeah, it added an extra little bit.
It was just like, you know, when a joke's funny, and then you know that one person's like, oh man, I'm really riding this joke. I'm gonna say a little bit more. This is my moment. Yeah, this is my moment to shine. Yeah, and then you fuck it up. Yeah. That's exactly what happened on that scene. Now I will give this movie credit. It had decent kills.
Yeah.
Probably my two favorite kills are the Thelma and the
puppet guy.
The puppet guy, because he died pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So given that this was an original movie and it was done low budget,
50K euro.
That was pretty solid.
So that's
on those scenes.
That's like 60,000 American almost, or like 50,500 American about there.
I mean, math.
So Christopher Lee didn't probably get paid at all.
Yeah, Christopher Lee. This was a pity.
So in other words, Christopher Lee got paid 40K.
No, he got 55. And then Christopher Lee got the 55.
The rest went to renting the house that they used, and
they got paid to rent drugs or some shit.
Oh man,
I am glad I got to see it though. I really am. It's one of those weird movies that gets the cult status. You see the character, you're like, oh shit, I know the character, but I just don't know the movie. And it was like, whoa, it was bewildering to see it, honestly.
Yeah.
It was rough. It was rough to watch, but
yeah.
I love how you put it like, this is a movie you put on while you're cleaning the house.
This is definitely a movie you would put on to clean the
Amazing.
house. You can literally look up at any point during this movie and not have missed anything.
Oh shit!
You know, and you know there was a sweet treat in this movie where you get to see clown titties. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, it was like a Total Recall moment where it was like it's noticeable that it's not a real titty, but it was enough where you're just like, okay, titties.
Yeah, it's solid. I mean, maybe
solid titties.
Yeah, maybe that was one of those 5Gs that went into those titties. You know?
Probably. Probably. Yeah, would make sense.
I mean, the use of Christopher Lee had potential, I think, and
it did.
And
he almost felt like the poor guy from The Matrix. The guy in the end scene that's surrounded by the TV.
Oh my God, what's his name?
I forgot the character's name, but you know what I mean. Like he felt like that, like the narrator, like the.
Yeah, well, absolutely, he was narrating the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like with most low budget things, it doesn't give you background to the character. The character just comes full in effect, and you know this is.
We had a tarot reading. Fucking person who somehow had the ability to inject herself in her hand and create a fucking fucking cannon out of her hand.
Roman candle cannon.
Yeah, Roman candle
Literally.
cannon.
I mean,
out of her hand.
Look, and let's just say something about that character. Okay.
That character was confusing, right?
Listen,
Confusing.
definitely a they them situation. I don't know, but
No.
but Jamaican, great.
I thought she was like Asian.
No,
No,
this
she's
is-
supposed to be
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jamaican.
it said, well, go on, fun, man. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
So she was basically the heroine.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
when she was shooting heroin.
Pun
too.
intended.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
The
was shooting
heroine of
heroin
the film.
too. So
Yeah.
Because she directly just went in and she's like, I have there's a presence.
yeah, it's
and
like,
whatnot.
I'm here to fight you, fun, man. And that
Yeah.
was, you know,
Oh, tell the viewers about Cool World.
oh yeah, magically a catacomb appears in this house which you can't see ever, and then once she shoots heroin, you're like, oh shit, there's a catacomb. Okay. She goes down this fucking thing, and it's this stupid fucking staircase that
It's like
that
Like some
winds.
MC Escher shit.
It literally, yeah. it looks like the fucking like scenery of Cool World, which if any of you people have seen it, I'm sure you have, or you've seen scenes. Look up a fucking, an image of it, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, it looks just like that. And I'm like, wow, she fucking went into another universe. This is insane. And then what it was called, Sodsville or some shit like
Sod's
that.
Law.
Sod's Law.
Yeah. So that's definitely a British fucking thing.
Yeah. They're the only ones
You
that
know?
really use that word. You
Yeah.
sawed off, sawed. Yeah. Terminology, again, it's very heavy to UK
Very
audience.
Thick. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was thick.
Something that Angel pointed out, and something I was thinking about while watching the movie, if the death scenes of Thelma and the puppet guy, if they kept it that way, that you think the film would have been better, like that style?
No.
No,
No.
I was thinking, yeah, he's gonna agree with me.
No, the kills were inventive.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they were inventive. There's no doubting that the kills were the best part of this movie.
Yeah.
And story wise, it's not great. There's no backstory on Funny Man.
Yeah, because he's resurrected basically by the flick of
But by a flick of a fucking twister board.
yeah,
You know,
win or lose.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you literally had a 50-50 chance of summoning this guy. This movie could have ended in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, there is a scene where they show a child being killed, not being killed, but dead.
Yeah, they showed that
Just
kid.
the face the kid put.
oh yeah.
Mind you, it's this little kid, and again, like
No,
the-
just
the-
straight this.
the
Yeah,
crew was probably high while doing this. Like, just make a little funny face, and
Yeah.
that was just hilarious.
I don't think the child was hurt in the making of this film.
Definitely not.
I mean, I think the late. I mean, maybe they don't want to show too much of the kid getting killed because they kind of just blanked that, and then the wife kill wasn't fantastic for me because it was a simple caveman kill.
Literally,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
to the
that
head.
was the least productive one. Like that
Yeah.
was the least imaginative one. Like
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I
That
feel
was
like
the least.
that was like the last kill that they did because they ran out of money. Like that was the
Or
last
it's
scene.
so high that they couldn't figure anything out.
Maybe.
And you're just like, just hit her over the head.
yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, simple.
But she pulled the drape over her face before she got hit, so that was cool. I guess.
Well, she was high off weed, and she thought that she probably thought Funny Man out of her mind, maybe because she was looking at her joint.
Yeah, no, that whole sequence
Yeah.
of her building up to dying was good.
Yeah, they're running into the same room.
Right,
It's like-
and her walking away, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And
Yeah.
that was cool. But it's
The sister, that was kind of funny. It was different.
but you know what? That reminded me of Lost Boys, Death by Radio.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Lost Boys.
yeah. Remember when the vampire dies with the radio set? He's like, "Death by stereo."
Damn, I can't
So
remember.
fucking good.
Yeah. And also, like, I mean, the Thelma death, like, again, like, it did give me the mask vibes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it also reminded me, like, for some reason, it gave me also, like, Dead Alive vibes.
Oh yeah, like the lungs and shit.
Yeah. Like, the way the organs flew
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And, fucking you had the eyes. And, like, it was really well done. It was really well done.
Yeah, it was cool.
But it gave me that kind of vibe of that. And it was a little bit of, fuck. Damn, what the fuck is his first movie?
Yeah.
Take your time.
Not Dead Alive. The one before.
Oh,
Bad
it's a
Taste.
Bad Taste?
Yeah,
Bad Taste.
it gave me a little bad taste vibe.
I can get that, yeah.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah, it gave me a little bad taste vibe because it was like one of those where, even though I think Bad Taste had more story to it than this,
Definitely.
but yeah, like it gave me that vibe where it was just a little bit all over the place. You know, because in Bad Taste you have the fucking constant.
Yeah.
Oh, Bad Taste was
yeah.
a way better movie than this, in my opinion, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it was an enjoyable film, and what Angel's saying is true. It's probably one of those films that you just throw on.
Yeah.
You know, and just like have on while you're just like, you know, like if you're cooking or something like that.
Or
you
a
have
nap.
it there.
What's that nap film you're
Yeah,
saying?
if you need to take a nap, this is a great movie. Like, okay, like I was telling these guys, there was this one time I was trying to watch Killjoy 1 and 2, which if you guys haven't seen it,
It's on Tubi, right? Everything part
Killjoy?
1 through 6 is all on
yeah,
Tubi. We found out.
I mean, look, they're classics in their own right, but trying to watch the first 3 is a feat, because by the time you get to the second one, you're just so fucking drained that you have to take a nap break. And honestly, that's how I felt about this movie. It was just, it existed to make me tired. But I was also really tired already, so it was okay.
Oh, this is something else.
You know, so I mean, look, if it's gonna happen sometimes, you're gonna see a movie where you're just gonna fall asleep and you're never gonna finish it. Fortunately, I finished this, and I'm happy.
Never to go back.
Yeah, no, I would go. See, the thing is, I would go back because it's so bad. I would want to ruin somebody's day. So I don't mind ruining somebody's day with this. So I enjoyed it. If I can find it, I'll get it. I'm definitely not spending premium on it.
Exactly.
But, you know,
Ellie used the quote. It's a movie.
it's a movie.
Literally.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah. Funny Man is a movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
Costume design for the character for Funny Man was great.
I just didn't get the little hump in the back.
Oh, because he's based on a Punch from Shakespeare. Can't remember. It's a tragic thing. Like, you can actually see that character in Wicker Man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an old. I think it's Shakespeare, if I'm not mistaken. Punch and Judy, yeah. Yeah, classic jester, very tragic character. Actually, I think they have an opera about it too. Yeah, but the character design is great. You know, it's very, you know, he has a hook penis, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's clothed, but he can pee through it, so there's that. You know. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I mean, this was an experience, and I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm not gonna rush to get it, but if I do find it, I will buy it, and I will show this to people because they need to see it. If for nothing else, to see Christopher Lee with a bitchin' mustache and some clown titties.
Yeah.
I love how the synopsis or the back cover says Britain's answer to Freddy Krueger's nightmares.
Yeah, I am so glad I didn't read that, because my expectations would have been through the fucking roof, and they would have been destroyed. So I'm glad I didn't read that. I wonder how well they played this up in the description. I don't know, but this movie's very fucking Deadpool. You know, it's a lot of fourth wall breaking for this.
Heavy
oh my god,
breaking.
yeah, it's
more than Deadpool,
I mean,
honestly.
it's Zach Morrison type shit.
Yeah.
You know, it does it heavy.
Yeah.
Not always great. Sometimes it does well. Like I've found myself laughing at quite a number of the stuff that was happening in this movie, but just fucking ridiculous. You know what? This movie had something that was very interesting. It had a lot of actors in it that looked like other actors.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a lot of actors that looked like other relevant actors at the moment.
Max after the gambling scene gave a very much appearance of
Lionel from Dead Alive.
From Dead Alive.
And then there was this mustachioed fellow that looks like the guy from what the fuck is that guy's name?
Oh, from MacGruber, you said.
Will Forte. Looked like Will Forte.
Somebody else looked like somebody you know.
Oh,
yeah. There was some dude looked like some chick I know, and what else? Oh, and the girl who dies with the Game Boy, she looked like a watered down Janine Garofalo, and it was
Or
diluted Garofalo.
on Wish.com.
The Wish version of Janine. And the wife didn't look like anybody; she just looked like a generic wife. So there was that. So I mean,
Ellie's saying that the killing based off what they are did remind me of Freddy Krueger because of the gamer dream. So
Ellie's watched this movie before.
wait, Ellie, you've seen this before?
You've seen this? Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be silent. I want to see this comment.
The killing people based off what they are. So like what you were saying.
From what I said, yeah,
because of their vices and shit and
Yeah.
their problems. Okay.
And he does appear constantly.
No, she hasn't seen it.
Oh, okay.
from
So
what
she
she
just
said.
inferred very well.
To what
Jesus.
we were
Yeah,
commenting.
okay.
So
Good memory.
Yeah.
He does frequently appear, in front of all of them. Just he's in one location, he appears in the other person's,
Yeah.
dream, I guess. But.
So is that why the wife had like such a poor killing? Like she was just absolutely empty inside?
No, I think you're looking way too deep into this. I don't think it was that. I just think she was just a shallow bitch, and she
Because the gamer girl did the electrocution, so
Right.
electronics killed her. The kid, we didn't see his death.
Well, remember the wife died in an art gallery, which she
did say
she
she's
did.
rich.
She is opulent or affluent. Opulent? Fuck, I don't even remember. It's
Hippopotamus?
opulent. She's opulent. Yes,
Opulent.
she's very opulent of wealth, and so usually art is a wealthy thing. So yeah, so she died with a fucking club. Yeah, man. I think I've said what I had to say.
Yeah. So let's go for the.
Let's
go for the.
balls deep and funny man.
Let's
Right?
go for that 10-star rating.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
First off, so we always try and tend to do these kind of things with
Oh yeah.
these movies. So,
Ooh, what did you do?
what character do you most place yourself as? Even though we all know what ends up happening to all of them. I mean, I don't even care if we spoil this one, honestly. But to give you the best answer here is, Funny Man is the lone survivor, basically. But in the end, which character do you see yourself most as in this movie?
Funny man.
Funny Man?
I see myself, whacking off these people.
Oh, you whack him off?
Whack 'em
Okay.
off.
Whack them off with my
All
whacker.
All right, get wacky.
Phrasing.
Yeah,
Well, if
Yeah.
I was gonna put my feet into the shoes of these characters in this fucking movie, just a side note before I answer this question,
Yeah.
there was a point in this movie where I was like, "There's still more people that need to die."
Oh yeah. So mind you, he's drained. He's like he's keeping count just to see. Maybe this movie might end right now, but
Yep.
I guess if I was gonna be somebody in this movie,
funny man, you might just want to kill everybody.
no, it's not what I want to be. It's what I'd realistically be.
Oh, realistically,
I'd probably, sadly, I'd probably be that guy that died in the strip club.
Yeah.
That's probably me. That would have been me. But watered down Will Forte, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your wig on,
Yeah, well, 47 quid. Are you kidding me?
Also, he
He
did
was cheap.
enjoy the tits then.
Yeah, he was cheap as shit. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was okay.
I mean, he absolutely wanted to go for the tits because he went chasing it out the door.
He sure did.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Despite the disfiguredness,
He didn't care.
the manly talk,
all he cared about was big titties.
There you go.
Alright, so you'll be that guy. Okay, what about you, Randall?
I think I place myself as...
Let's be honest.
I am. I think I'm more so the puppet guy
Okay.
in this one. Like, I would have made an effort to, like, go in that tunnel with the light, trying to find something, some path or some shit like that, and then found myself with a bomb on my head.
Yeah, okay.
Just feels like that would have been the character that more likely would have been where I would have ended up in that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mac, you won.
Realistic? Oh, I
Yeah,
won.
you won.
No, but I just said
Yeah,
funny man because I didn't see myself in the characters. But I'd say maybe realistically, the brother, probably the rock star guy.
John?
Oh,
Probably, yeah.
you think he'd be putting out that banging ass solo that he did?
Probably, yeah.
Fucking A.
Even though
I mean, at least that part was good for him, and then he fucked it up when he made the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is funny because he actually made it, after his death.
Yeah, well, he succeeded.
He succeeded without him knowing it.
I mean, technically, he's the most victorious out of all the characters,
Afterlife.
right?
Oh,
Because-
with that beautiful shot of him flying.
Oh yeah. That was an amazing, spectacle of effects
Yeah.
of him shooting into the sky
Returning
and turning into a moon.
or star or something.
Oh my God! Yes.
And does the Elvis lip
Oh,
and everything.
my
But the most
God.
fantastic thing about it is when you see the explosion in the sky, it's bars.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
They didn't get fancy with like Star Wars explosion graphics or anything like that. They said no, let's just do regular fucking sensor bars.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna-
make them spread like a sunflower.
We're reading Rainbow, this bitch. Yeah, it was... Wow, that was rough. Yeah, I totally forgot about his face as a star. Fuck. Yeah, okay.
He literally, turns
He won.
Oh,
He
yeah.
won. He won.
So,
Yeah.
see, I know they enjoyed the movie.
Oh, I did. It's just that it really wanted me to take a nap. So that was my biggest problem with the movie.
Oh man. But I mean, I will give credit that they were very creative with the kills. Like
And-
that's the most thing that does become the most prominent thing was that the kills were really well executed.
And as much as I want to be pretentious and I want to be like, oh, I've seen this before, this was an original movie. At its very core, it was an original movie, and I can't.
Yeah, it was absolutely original.
I
That part
can't.
Christopher Lee didn't die.
I can't shit on this movie because it was original. It was,
Yeah.
at the very least, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was released in 1994. It did get nominated for an International Fantasy Best Film Award by Fantasporto in 1995.
Yeah, nobody's heard of that, but okay.
What did you notice at the end? The Lee.
The Fantas.
No, you said
The Lee
International
Productions.
Film
The Lee
Lee
Productions.
Oh yeah, in Lee International Productions. I don't know if maybe Christopher Lee took a more
An advantageous approach.
yeah,
towards the movie.
in that sense because of that. I'm not sure if he actually has his own studio company or
He
anything like that.
probably did at that time. I mean,
Yeah.
he was sitting pretty sweet.
It was 90s, and he still was at that stage one of the more prominent people.
Yep.
Um,
Even not working for 20 years, he was still fucking
yeah.
Christopher motherfucking Lee.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh, that's another fun fact. His middle name is motherfucker. So.
Right, well, it's Christopher motherfucking Lee. Write it down. Write it down.
Oh man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a fucking
Well, overall, fun movie for me.
funny, man.
You
It
want
was a fun movie for all of us.
You want to
It's
get down
just-
to the rating, or?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh wow, it's a whole. I didn't know the
whole
book.
thing. Yeah,
It's an
this
8-page
is. Oh, this is a whole this is a diary apparently. And it's,
Yeah.
want to read a segment from the diary?
Who got sorted?
Well, that's the longest section in this thing, so I'm gonna pick a shorter one. 'Cause I don't think people want to hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. It says one thing that caused so much amusement was the unasked for arrival on the set of the bloke called. Okay, this is incomprehensible. So.
So they wrote this while they were high still.
Yeah, probably. I guess they were excited that Christopher Lee showed up because.
right?
There's that. So,
For that one day.
Oh god, that just killed me.
Oh my god.
Oh, that just killed me right there.
all right. So, Mac, you're the biased. You're the piest.
The bias of the bias.
You're the most of the bi.
No, you're the one
So-
who. You're the one that's experienced this movie on multiple occasions. So
Yeah.
you have
So
a whole different
Yeah.
outlook on it. But watching it here with us and rewatching it again, hearing the commentary that we put into this, what is your rating to this movie today?
I give it a high 7.
High 7. That's
Yeah.
7 plus. Okay.
7
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a high 7. Like I said, watching with you guys, I did enjoy this. You know, despite you guys grunting and whatnot or sighing,
I was trying to stay awake.
it was it was still fun. I didn't change my view or whatnot. So
Okay,
yeah.
7 plus. So,
7.
so strong. You want me to go next, or you want to go?
Yeah, no, you go
Okay,
next.
I'm gonna go next, and I'm gonna give this a strong 5 minus because
-5.
no, not -5, 5 minus. Sorry.
5 minus. All right.
we're doing pluses and minuses here. It is what it is. It came out. It's low budget. It did what it could. It tried, and I can respect the movie for what it is. Again, am I going to go out of my way to go get this for $40? No. Am I going to hope one day I find it for less than 10? Yeah. And if I do, then I do. And, you know, chances are Shout Factory or Arrow Video is going to redo this, and they're going to charge $30, and it's going to have awesome art. And then,
A better menu.
yeah, that menu fucking sucked. So
Yeah, that was not.
yeah, so I give this a strong 5 minus. Yeah.
Hi, Shasha.
If I had taken a nap, it would have been a 5.5. There's a good chance that could have happened. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, originality, pretty decent special effects, gives it a 5 minus. And yeah, it had charm.
Randall.
Alright, so before I get to mine, I will clarify that. Okay, so Lee International Studios was not anything with Christopher Lee. It was by John and Benny Lee, who had purchased Shepperton Studios at the time, and now it's owned by another company. But that's what it was. It was a film studio set area where they would use, streets and houses in that area for filming.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what that was.
Fun fact.
All right, so my review on Funny Man ends up being, I think I land on par with Angel. I think I leave it at a 5. Again, like the UK humor does have its effect on me. I do wish that they would have handled stuff on the editing floor a little bit better. Because they could, even keeping everything they did, it could have been managed a little,
editing,
to make it a little bit better. Funny Man was a great character. Like, I would not mind seeing Funny Man come back and doing something with that character, maybe with a more prominent budget that allows them to do a little bit more. Doesn't have to have a Christopher fucking Lee kind of person in it. It just needs.
Well, I don't think they would have him anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
well, that's why I said type of
yeah.
character.
He's not
Why not,
he's
yeah?
not going to be in the sequel.
I mean,
He's-
they might unretire
I know.
Michael Caine.
Dig his
dead.
grave. Dig his grave.
He's dead.
I know he's dead. Yeah.
He's dead. Okay, just making sure.
Just dig his grave.
Charles Band, we're looking at you to redo this.
Like,
Alright.
fucking Tales of the Cryptum. Just
Oh, man.
bring Christopher Lee as a Crypt Keeper.
Of course, why not?
Yeah. Something like that. No, but you never know. Like I said, they can maybe unretire Michael Caine and bring him into the.
Oh, maybe he can unshave his
Well,
mustache.
then Michael. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he
Yeah,
said he
Michael Caine
quit.
just said he retired.
He quit. Retired from acting.
He's no longer an actor.
At least if they could spend the new budget on the CGI. They definitely would have needed a better special effects.
Yeah.
Personnel.
Get a whole new
there.
crew.
Yeah, they definitely would have needed something better there. But yeah, again, it has a good promise when it comes to the concept. It needed more origin. It needed more backstory for sure. But the concept is a fun concept. It's an interesting concept. It could work if they could have done some things a little bit better. But still, like, an enjoyable film. Like, I would watch it again for the fuck of it, for sure. But but it wouldn't be like one of my top fucking things, you know. But definitely a fun movie.
Yeah, so thank you for owning this and finding it and being the one to provide this experience.
Sarcasm.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm being sincere. Like
That's what Ellie's saying is they can do the Leia thing with Christopher Lee.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, they could do the Grand Moff Tarkin thing with Christopher Lee too. I mean, let's get them all in the one movie. Call it a day, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be a Pixar film.
Quote: "Thank you for owning this."
Yeah, funny man.
I'm happy you guys watched it. You got the chance.
Oh shit!
Now it's off your bucket list.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be off my wish list too.
Now you can say you can be one of the few that watched 20 Man. Nobody else will get this experience.
I am really surprised that Hanna-Barbera didn't do anything with that. Maybe it was low budget enough, or they were like,
they had better things to do. They really had better things to do. Listen, it wasn't worth it.
Outfit entirely.
Christopher Lee did a pity thing for this. You think Hanna-Barbera is going to get any money? There's no fucking way.
I wonder how much it got back.
I don't even care. Yeah, how much did it make? Let's see.
Let's see.
Because it had to be in VHS and DVD sales. It couldn't have been in theater.
No.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
There's no way. It was.
I can use that. Hold on.
Oh, you can use.
Some of them don't come out in that website that you sent me.
Oh man.
But it would be interesting to know if it made its money back at all. If it made anything back from.
Bro, I gotta tell you, it probably just made it probably broke even this year. You know,
yeah, there's no real details on.
You know why?
Possible. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume that also has to do with, either we don't want to disclose that information.
Right. I think Matt gave them the $1 that they needed to to break even. Oh boy, yeah, this good old funny man.
So Simon Sprackling was the one who wrote and directed this movie while under the influence.
What else has he been a part of? Has he been a part of anything else? Because now I'm curious.
Does not
nothing.
Like
okay.
Does not look like does not look like he has much more. Well, let me check in a different form.
Ooh.
Instead of
yeah.
That, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like he did anything else. Honestly, look.
No, it's.
But shit, look at this cover. This is badass.
That's probably the fucking Arrow Video cover.
Oh yeah, because Arrow Video did.
Yeah, they had to. They have to distribute this. There's no other person that.
No, it is Arrow Video.
It has to be.
It is.
Yeah. See, I know my shit.
That I saw. It's definitely Arrow Video.
I know my shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, he actually does have okay. So he has worked on.
Oh, with the critically acclaimed Breakfast with Johnny Wilkinson.
Yeah.
Not critically acclaimed. I made that up.
Yeah.
So
he's directed 7 movies. He's produced 5, and he's been a writer on 4. He hasn't worked on anything since 2013, which was The Breakfast with Johnny Wilkinson. Yeah, nothing really significant. A bunch of shorts, really. Funny Man is...
But to be fair, these are all like UK movies, so we really don't know.
Well, I mean, that's one thing that Christopher Lee touched base on in that interview where, he was talking about the UK film industry is really on a decline, and this is in the fucking 90s when he was saying this, right? So there's been more of an uplift from the UK. We're seeing so many comedians finally grow from there, like ever since like Ricky Gervais finally hit the spot. Ricky Gervais got famous really fucking late, and he still continues to build that audience and still continues to put out like incredible content of programmers, and like what he does in Netflix is like some of the best fucking shit ever, man.
I mean,
that guy's amazing.
Ricky Gervais is the Da Vinci of fucking
Oh my god,
British stuff.
He is fucking wonderful.
Like British
man.
media, he's
Man,
up there.
Oh my god, like what's the show Afterlife? Is it?
Yeah.
Man, it's such.
But guess what? He's no funny man though.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
That one tugs, man. The fucking first episode of that fucking show made me cry so fucking hard. Dude, that show is so good. That's why Ricky Gervais fucking amazing.
I'm not gonna watch the first episode tonight because
no, don't do that.
I'm gonna hold back my tears.
It hits you, man, and even more. No, I wouldn't even say.
All right, we're not gonna say.
It's just a really well done episode, man. It immediately gets you at the heart.
Shout out to Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
so we should leave Ellie with that. Thank you, Ellie, for watching.
Yeah.
Number one fan.
Yeah.
Number
Ellie's the one that right now is probably just sitting at home, smoking a fatty, and enjoying us talking.
But you know what?
All this about.
I appreciate this.
Oh no. That's why one of the blessings about this shit is that people can watch this shit later on. Because we always see the views come in after the fact.
Yeah, of course.
You know? And it's always like...
Shit, even my views are after the fact because I'm always asleep before midnight.
Exactly. That's what's awesome. Like,
yeah, you're always like,
I don't let numbers influence anything because I'm like, every time I look the next day, I'm like,
I mean, they didn't let numbers influence Funny Man, am I right?
Oh my god.
Oh, fantastic.
But yeah, you're always like, I want to catch you guys live and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Line of the night from all of us would probably be, this is more confusing than Holy Mountain.
Yes. Yes.
Because I had to say it.
Yes.
Because I was so confused by all the scrambling.
It was jumping around so fucking much that Holy Mountain was way more cognitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it was bad. I mean, luckily they caught a rhythm halfway into the movie.
Yeah, they did. At which point we saw
rhythm is a
Jamaican Roman candle cannon.
Yeah,
that's when it became normal.
Yeah, yeah. That was when things started making sense.
Yeah.
So just to show you, I will keep recommending more movies to them. Enjoyable movies.
Yes.
Oh, bubbler activity going on.
But it was enjoyable. It was very...
I'll be honest, Ellie. I was
honestly
thinking about you through the watching of this process. It was like, I wish Ellie was here with some fucking...
It's alright. I was here and he didn't wish I was here, but it's okay. So...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but, again, fun night, fun times.
Yes.
Regardless of feelings with the movie, at the end it's just just fun to check shit out.
Just us hanging out with each other.
At the end of the day, it's a movie.
Just a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
We got to put that on a shirt.
Yeah, it's a movie, and rub your clit on the mountain.
Yeah. Rub your clitoris on the mountain and give yourself to the earth.
Correct.
Definitely going to be on a shirt.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be a Ramfield shirt. Oh, man. Fucking great.
So, that has been our Ramfield review for Funny Man.
Funny Man, yeah.
Thank you, Ellie, for sticking out about anybody that comes.
Somebody else is getting tired.
Yeah.
You watch this later on, thank you again.
It's almost like you saw Funny Man.
This is fantastic.
Oh man, thanks for having me, guys. It was really fun.
This was fantastic, man. It was a fun time.
Yeah,
can't
we
wait.
had a good time.
I'm sure you want to come
have
back.
You again, obviously.
Bring Alex.
There's so many other things that we'd want to watch, and I know we all got like fucking crazy fucking collections and shit in our reservoir of fucking arsenal of movies to like enjoy. Yeah. So definitely gonna be a fun time, and always gonna enjoy company coming over to watch fucking movies, no matter if they put us to sleep or not.
Right.
So
you got the sleeping bag, right?
Okay. Yeah, I got a TMNT sleeping bag actually.
Oh shit, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, classic. Right. I've already told Mac a couple times, like, I'm just going to buy you a sleeping bag because I'm going to buy an inflatable because sometimes he's like getting ready to leave and he's like, I don't even want to drive, bro.
Yeah, leaving here at 3, 4 in the morning.
All right, guys, but yeah, thank you very much for joining us. If you're watching this at a later time, thank you again. Remember, go ahead and hit the IG handle in the story, in the description, which is going to be Retro-Itis. It's going to direct to Angel and Alex's store if you guys want to look up at other movies they may have, vinyl records, clothing,
comics, toys,
a bunch of things, a bunch of stuff that they have, and they have incredible product. They're incredible people to work with. They do great business. They're efficient and always are very awesome with the customer. So definitely recommend them to the highest degree, just like I would recommend Mac with Yo Mama stuff also.
Yo Mama stuff.
And definitely check them out because they got a lot of stuff that you'd want to see and possibly get your hands on to either revisit childhood or add something new that you'd never heard of before.
Not only that, just if you just check out their captions and their the comment section is pretty funny.
Yeah, they have a lot of fun.
It's just, let's say they're selling this item, it's like, yeah, $10, bro.
Oh yeah, $10, bro.
It's fucking amazing to me.
$10.
Cheap as
I feel like when it's like those, it's Alex.
Alex. Well, if there's no hashtags, it's Alex.
Yeah.
If it's hashtags, it's me. Now I'll get creative with certain things. Like if I had this movie and I was selling it, I'd be like, "Funny man, if you need a nap, it's $10." You know, like, I would be like, you know, I would do that. I would be like, "Yo, catch a dope ass nap with this movie." You know.
This is a perfect cuddle buddy. Oh my god.
Just put in a self-review. It was like, I use this movie for naps.
Yeah, this.
But definitely check Retro-Itis out.
Appreciate it, guys. Yeah.
Trustworthy people.
Yep, absolutely.
Again, they find some authentic shit.
Yeah.
And make sure you turn on those post notifications because I don't want to hear how you were complaining that I put up Pokemon cards with Shadowless Charizards and you didn't get the notification. I don't want to hear that shit.
Because they are.
Yeah, that happened.
Fuck.
I'll show you the post.
Jesus.
Because they do have followers that buy instantaneously. Yeah. You know, like 2-3 seconds after they post it.
So. Some Pokemon cards.
Yeah, well. Oh, you got Ellie. Ellie's been killing it with those.
Oh, maybe I talked to Ellie too.
Yeah.
So that's been funny, man. And it's time for our nap.
Yeah, it's time for a fucking nap. Yeah,
it's been funny, man.
This has been what did Ellie say before we leave?
I stopped taking my sleeping pills once I bought Funny Man.
That was fucking great. So this has been Ram.
I gotta get this quote and save it because this is gonna go into the description.
Yo, that needs to go in the description for real.
Definitely
you quote Ellie.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag Hybrid Drifting.
You do like an official like fucking
like the reviews that they decided to put on the cover of this, which was a quote above the rest by the Daily Mail. Vicious, violent, completely over the top. I loved every minute by Jonathan Ross. But Jonathan Ross is a really well-known figure in fucking UK.
But not in the US.
Not as much.
No.
Hammer horror meets Monty Python in the most original British movie of the decade. Ross MacDonald. Yeah. A rock and roll nightmare from the nightclubs of hell. I'll even wear the t-shirt. From The Guardian and the Canes jury chairman.
So this has been Ram for movies.
Apparently,
seventh outro. Yes.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
so this has been Randall, Mac, and Angel. Let's do our thing, bro. Just.
He's like, all right, you're trashing my movie too much. I want to get out of here.
Like, you guys are getting in too hard, man.
I just want to sleep.
You guys are getting in too hard.
Rub the clitoris on the mountain.